Akash Shinti, the real reflection of you. Now, I know you guys are wondering, probably the first question is, where have you been for a month? Or give or take, maybe even a little bit more than that at this point in time. And then two is probably, what happened to your hair? It's all gone. Potentially those questions will be answered in future videos. I'm teasing. Well, I did a little bit of traveling on my side. It was in India for a couple weeks, spending some time with family. It was also at that time that I decided to change my appearance, for lack of a better word, and as such, shaved my head. So there's certainly reasons for that. I'm kind of keeping those more so private, so if you want to know that, you can maybe talk to me in person, and I may or may not answer depending on how I feel about you. I'm just teasing. But yeah, so that's that one. That aside, I'm hiking, and I'm back out in the woods. It's a gorgeous day. It's really cooled off today too, which is amazing. I've had so much in my life is going on right now. Many great things, and for those I'm internally exceptionally grateful. I think to myself quite often how lucky I am to have those opportunities. Hey, how's it going? And to experience what that's like. I'm specifically talking in the area of my career. And then lots of growth as well. And if anybody knows anything about growth, it's never comfortable. It's always uncomfortable. And I'm certainly in quite the uncomfortable period of my life right now. Some days it's not so bad. Other days I'm like, oh my gosh. But that's a part of it. And it's also, if I'm being honest with myself, it's what I really want, I want a life of growth. I don't want a life of stagnancy because, well, when you're stagnant, that's the beginning of the end, and it's pretty much when death is what starts to creep in. So, I spent a lot of time going back to the basics of things, and that's as simple as like hiking right now, going out in the woods. It's a beautiful day. It's important to keep moving. It's so easy to get, oh, well, I got this thing going on or that thing going on and whatever, and not want to move. And I just gotta move. That's it. It's not even a question of if I want to, it's what I need. Oh, there's a lot of mushrooms over here. That's crazy. But that's what it is. Yeah, there's a lot of mushrooms around here. Holy cow. It's like mushroom season. I'm not a mushroom forager, so I really don't know which ones are the good ones from the not so good ones, but see, that's what I love. You notice something new every time. Now, it's been a little bit of time since I've been on this particular trail, but at the same time, I've walked it countless times at this point. So I just keep getting distracted by all the mushrooms. I'm dumbfounded. I'm literally like, holy cow, there's like tons of them around here. I mean, it makes sense. It's really humid. But I'm like, literally just I like a little peek, and then it's like there's mushrooms everywhere. All right, enough of the mushrooms. That's what this is going to be called, entitled Coming Across the Mushroom or something like that, It's funny. It makes me laugh. It really does, because before I started this video, I wasn't feeling super great, if I'm being honest. And maybe, just maybe, you might have been able to tell from my voice a little bit. I do my best to make it not known, and yet at the same time, I also like to live as authentic as possible. But that doesn't mean I have to choose not having a great attitude. That aside, though, I think it's important to laugh. and to get a little smile and giggle from time to time on the silliest of things. I was talking to somebody earlier today who mentioned to me that under periods of stress, he tends to laugh a lot. And this is one of the most jovial men that I know in my life. In many a way, I strive to be like him in the sense of just how would I say? How little he takes things seriously, if that makes sense. In other words, things just slide right off of him. If something doesn't go his way, slides right off of him, and he's just back to being jovial, and it's not that big of a deal. And I kind of appreciate that in many a way. Because it reminds me that it's not that important. We're in this whole life thing, and it's really not that important, you know? You can take it seriously if you want to, but you don't have to. And for me, that's a really good reference. And it's something I really appreciate a lot. So anyways, I'm going to get back to finding some mushrooms. I know, they're all over the place, but I'm going to go find the best ones. The ones that, that people have been searching for centuries or millennia or eons.